to share his story, and perhaps a sausage. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding. You're in the balconies for Corey Taylor.
What the fuck is up, Brom? Huh? You doing all right out there? I'll be brutally honest with you. I am nervous as shit. Last night in London was the first time I'd ever done this. And I am very pleased to say that we have twice as many people here in Birmingham. In the town that heavy metal built, right here. Are you ready to have some fun with me tonight? I will say this, man. Yesterday, the book was officially released, and first of all, thank you to everyone who went out and bought the book. I so appreciate it. You have no idea. It means so much to me. Thank you so much. And I will say that it was released yesterday, and as of last night, it was #1 on Amazon UK. We beat Keith Richards. And that takes something, man. I mean, that guy's gonna live longer than the fucking cockroaches at this point. So thank you very much. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna read to you from this tawdry little piece of literature right here. I know, look at that fucker. Some scruff, some horns. We were at the signing today at Waterstones, and some lady, that's right. Some lady came up and goes, "Is he Jewish?" And I went, where on this cover does anything look Jewish? Was that, what? I can do that too. No idea what you're saying to me. But thank you so much for the passion behind it. Okay, come on, get it out of your system. Fucking make some noise. Come on. From your lips, son. I tell you what we're gonna do is I'm gonna read to you for a little bit, and hopefully you don't fucking... then we'll do a little Q&A, and then I'll pick up this guitar, and we will make sweet musical love. Does that sound all right? You be careful. And I am taking requests later on, so get as weird as you can, but I make no promises that I can actually play some of that shit. What's that? Take my... What the fuck is it with you people? I'm sure, like people like Martin Scorsese, they go to these things and they don't get to, just go, "Take your top off!" I would, but I didn't shave. So I'm not stuck. No. Shut up. All right, you ready for a little reading?
Yeah!
Good fucking God. Take my hat off? No. This is from chapter 5. 3 3. We're never gonna get through this. God, I love you crazy bastards. This is from a chapter called Three-Toed Sloth. Big Sloth fans here in Birmingham, are you? Barely get it up. All right, here we go. Sloth. Are you fucking kidding me? Sloth? He was the guy from the Goonies with the crooked face and the fucked up chiclets, right? Sloth?
Hey, you guys!
Rocky Road? I cannot believe I even have to write this fucking chapter, let alone defend it. Okay, here we go. Sloth, for the layman, is laziness, albeit extreme laziness. Some might say it is more complicated than that. But really it is merely being lazy. It is that simple. It is that simple. No weapons, no drugs, no fucking, just laying there. It is doing nothing, pure, unadulterated, true blue, sweet, sassy, American nothing. It is the vacuum of the human propensity for innovation, the other end of busy. Sloth is absence in attendance. Sloth is the leech on the heart of ingenuity. He also loved junk and helped stop the Fratellis, which was kind of heartwarming because he was a Fratelli, but he helped the kids get away and held the rock so the kids could escape and... Sorry. Corey loved Birmingham. If I were a real man, I would leave you with 10 blank pages. Or maybe just type this out using only one finger. I could take pictures of myself doing so as proof. Holy living fuck, that would take me forever. I would have to cancel all kinds of shit, like my fencing and clog dancing lessons. I do not think that is an option. I am all state in clog dancing. But imagine it, me in all my glory, lying prostrate on my bed, curled up in my Spider-Man underoos, and my leopard print Snuggie. Aimlessly punching the keys with my index finger, or better yet, my middle finger. That is some slothful shit. But because I am a loquacious blowhard, I will rant for a while. I did not earn the nickname Great Big Mouth for nothing, and hey, at least I am not being lazy. So I guess I will put some fucking pants on and get to work. This is what I know. This is one of those concepts that just straight bother me on both sides of the debate. On one hand, yes, it is not good to be a wistful fuck with no drive and no dreams. If we were all just slovenly pigs, we have been conquered by aliens, or at least Canada by now. Alaska would just be another frozen province near the Pacific Ocean. But on the other, what is wrong with doing dick with your time every now and then? Are we expected to be seminal brokeback creatures of industry trying frantically to grab a deep breath to savor before going back to the grind? And why is it a deadly sin? Why is it such a turnoff to turn off the engines once in a while? Who can you possibly hurt by running on reserve power? The argument can be made that being lazy does nothing for the people around you and your family by and large. You can also say that the world is a much better place because people get out of their habitual holes. As the saying goes, idle hands are the devil's playthings. So by virtue of listlessness, diabolical comeuppance can really only come from doing nothingness. Now, personally, I cannot give a fat-fisted lady on pay-per-view if someone chooses to be slothful or not, just as long as my french fries are in the bag when I exit the drive-thru. But some take it to a level that requires so much effort that it cannot be considered slothfulness by its very definition. Like Bill Cosby said, it takes hard work to keep from working. If Daddy Huxtable said it, that is good enough for me. So let's start with all the inventive things that we would not have in our lives without a little kind-hearted sloth to play with. Hammocks, lazy boys,